welcome back to the channel. This is Garden Yard Games. Hope you're all doing well and hope you're all doing good. So there's a few things I want to discuss in this video. So there's an introduction of the new Alien Isolation game. I was a massive fan of Alien Isolation. I really like that game. In fact, it's my favourite survival horror game. It was the closest to ever being in the 1979 Alien, and I'm telling you something, if you play that game in the dark with your headset on your own, you ain't gonna go far wrong in testing your old heart out. It's a fantastic game, but what I really wanted to touch on was a few things. Just about reaching 100 subscribers, so that's more than I ever thought I was going to reach on here, and there's some great people that I now follow. You know who you are, and some really cool peeps, so you know, just thank you all for that. But obviously this is a playthrough of the 2021 Aliens Fireteam Elite. This is on the Xbox, on my console. I still use a Xbox One, and I just buy the old games now. I've still got the discs. I like playing on discs. I just find it more retro. I could still go in the old shops and get them for, you know, next to nothing out of the old bargain bin, as long as they've got back-to-back capability, especially the 360 game versions. My good follower, good guy, Trash Picture Show, he recently did a talk-through of the AVP game on the Xbox or PS4, was it 4 or 5? I'm not sure, I've never had a PlayStation, I've always been an Xbox console guy. Some people are PC gamers, I've just never had the reflexes for that. Yeah, but he did a good, like really good walk and talk of the original, like Aliens versus Predator. This wasn't that. This was very much based off of Aliens, and it was very like similar to Colonial Marines. I really liked the Colonial Marines game. It got a really bad rep for some reason. People didn't like it. The online was a little bit difficult with it, because I used to get kicked out a lot. I think that might have been more my internet than the game. I just don't know. But this one was good. The only problem with this one I found was that it was all too much online. I like the online stuff, but I do like campaigns. I love playing campaigns. I prefer campaigns to online stuff play. This was very COD-like, Call of Duty. You like the Call of Duty games, this was sort of very similar to that style of fighting, which Colonial Marines Online was like. But yeah, this seemed to die out quite quick, this game. I really liked playing it. I got really good at it at one point. Well, good at it in my mind anyway. I managed to be able to play it on hardcore mode and stuff like that, which was a long old way of like playing it. A lot of practice, but there was a lot of people online at the time, so you had a lot of like really skilled people who I played with, who were just very good at playing this game, you know. But it's really hard to get a game on this now. I mean, like here I'm playing with the bots, which they're not the best, the bots, are they? But yeah, the online has literally nobody now. You can sit in the queue for ages. You will get someone eventually if you sit in the queue for long enough, but it's just not worth it anymore. And it's certainly not the same as it once was. It's certainly nowhere near the same as it once was. So yeah, it's difficult. But yeah, I mean, you've got the ability to duck and dodge and stuff like that, and you've got this ability to sort of boost up your firepower. You get like perks, like what's in the, like I say, like in the COD games, you get like these little bits and bobs that give you, you know, like in in COD you used to be able to load the perks, didn't you? It's like Black Ops, and you could load up the perks, you know, to where you could see people's footprints, or where you could have an injection to make yourself a bit immune for a few seconds. But this is much the same. In this you have like wild cards as well, which you can use to kind of build up the hit the wrong button there, don't know if you saw that. I used my special power there, I don't know why I've done that. But yeah, so yeah, you get perks and you get wild cards where you've got to get, it'll give you a challenge to do during the game. So yeah, you get like it's a good game. That the graphics on it are really good. Like I say, you can really update your characters, much like it started in Black Ops, weren't it? Where you could like really put some cool stuff on your guns, and that's the same with this. You can build up your guns. You can, you know, you can play it through. It's got the androids in it, as you can see them there. There's one there. It's healing up there, but you can see the androids, which are over by the walls. If you don't kill these, they start chasing after you and try and hit you with wrenches and stuff. So that's a cool touch, because obviously you see loads of them in Alien, don't you? The androids and stuff like that. There's a lot of androids on these levels. There's combat androids as well. You get to carry these little bits of kit, like these turrets, mines, stuff like that. So yeah, so these guys, see what I mean, they'll come after you as soon as the shooting starts. So if you leave them, they're dotted around, which is pretty cool. The combat androids are a lot harder to sort of deal with. But yeah, each level has like a build up at the end, which is like a survival setting sort of thing. So pretty cool. Yeah, I actually really like this game. It was a shame it didn't. I don't know why it didn't take. It didn't. It lasted a long time, because at one point where you go online and you just be inundated with people. You could have a good game and people would get the ump because you weren't good enough, or you couldn't keep up with them, or especially in hardcore mode. Hardcore mode, the gamers used to get the right ump, like just send you messages like to having a right old go if you weren't good enough. But I don't take gaming that seriously. It's pure fun for me. I couldn't care less if I win or lose or die or anything. Some people used to go proper over the top with it. But as you can see, there's some pretty cool weapons in the game. You can customise all your weapons, stuff like that. But yeah, it's like I say, it's one of those games that just didn't. I don't know why it didn't catch on. But yeah, so the new introduction of the new Alien Isolation game, guys. I'm really excited about that. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to play it because I haven't got the console. I'll either have to upgrade, or I don't know. I don't know yet. I'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I've been thinking about upgrading console for a while now. To be fair, I do like playing the old games. I'll keep this one anyway, so it's no problem. But it just looks like such a good game to play, you know. Like I say, the original Alien Isolation. I bought it on both versions, Xbox and Xbox One, just so that I could literally do the achievements on both, because I 1000%ed the Alien Isolation, which was really hard. But yeah, it was that good a game. I really enjoyed it, and you know, playing it through twice. Once you learn how the xenomorph operates in the game, that's the trick. You know, I remember my first playthrough. Oh my god, the hospital level. I was just getting killed constantly, and I was just going at it, thinking, "Oh right, just carry on. You'll be all right. You'll get through it soon." I didn't realise like little hints and tips, like all the kit, like everything you carry, can distract the alien in some way. So like let's say for instance you've got a the flashbangs and stuff like that. It won't do anything to the Xeno, as in physically. But if you want to distract the Xeno and get it to go somewhere else, it can be used as a distraction, much like the flares. So the flares, when I first played the game, I just thought, what are these pointless flares? But there are a lot of dark areas, and your torch battery doesn't last that long. But when you realise that the alien, it can actually be distracted by the flares, and you can use the flares to move around, much like you can use the pulse sort of grenades and stuff like that, you know. The grenades that work on the androids can also be used for distraction. It's a big chap, Xeno there. He jumps out and comes to get you during this game. It's good. Oh. Got pounced. Yeah, this is a good game, but I think it was, I don't know what people were expecting, because like I say, everywhere I looked there was negative reviews, and it was all quite negative, which I found quite, but then that's the same with every game, isn't it now? It comes out. Just got pounced again. Yeah, so
bypassing damage.
This one, like I say, was much like Aliens Cloning Marines, and it, for some reason, it just didn't, like I say, it just didn't take. I don't know why. This one, like I say, is rapid. They keep spawning, they keep coming for you. You know, and as you can see there, my bots just stand there like divs with it, looking at me rather than facing the enemy, you know. But there we go. It is what it is. They're good. Those acid exploding aliens. The different xenomorphs in this as well. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, every game introduces like a new type of xenomorph, doesn't it? Like that Pouncer is very much similar to the, I don't know if you remember, if you ever played the Left 4 Dead games. I really like those on the old 360. The Hunter, I think it was, wasn't it? They'd just jump out, wouldn't they? And it was so hard to kill, weren't they, the Hunters? I mean, obviously they were nothing like the Witch. The Witch was something else, weren't it? When you disturbed that Witch. Do you remember that? I don't know if you guys remember, ever played it, but do you remember when the they did the old one-shot Witch, and you had to like get up behind her as close as you could with a shotgun and get her in the head, didn't you? That was the way forward, but it was just such a hard achievement. I remember that. So every level, I say, has these final fight until you move on to the next stage, sort of thing. So yeah. So yeah, guys, I'm trying to move forward with the channel. It's good. It's been a good laugh so far. As I say, I've met some excellent people on here. As you know, I like the figures and stuff, and there's some absolutely amazing figures, amazing, that I've seen on here. And some of the videos and photography skills some people have got is really good. I love these videos now where people are able to actually make the figures move and stuff like that. That's really cool stuff. There's a couple of channels on here that do the moving stuff. There's a guy called, I think it's Figure Lover Gabe. He does absolutely amazing, like, they're getting the little models to move. I don't know how he does it, but it's brilliant. I'm just happy to have the little turntable, set my camera up, film it and hope it comes out okay kind of guy. But yeah, some of the figures that people have got though are amazing. Trash Picture Show, he does like really good photography when he does his posts. I like his posts that he does, and he's got like a really good setup for his posts and stuff. So yeah, very good photography. Got some if you like the Ghostbusters stuff. Obviously it's Ecto Eric. His channel is amazing as well. He's got some fantastic, even the big backpacks and stuff, they're amazing. Like the proton packs and stuff like that. Which, shout out to the cereal box crew, who knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, I mean, there's a few artists on here as well that I follow on my channel. I try to put their work out sometimes. Some of these people that do this art are absolutely amazing. You know, they put up art that I could never do, and I've never been able to draw or anything like that. I can appreciate art because I can see what goes into it, but yeah, I'm still stick man level. But yeah, some amazing art channels. It's that time of the year now where I'll start punching out a few more of the pond videos. Love ponds and stuff. You know, I've got built a couple of nature ponds over time, and I have an underwater camera, but unfortunately it's broken, so I've got to get another one at some point. They're really cool. But I do a lot of the pond shorts, the newts and stuff like that. They're great fun. Capturing that footage is a good laugh. Going out there at night with my torch and trying to get the pictures of that. So yeah, I try to do a bit of everything on the channel. People say you shouldn't really do that because it doesn't get a niche as such. But yeah, I just think, you know, if I like it, I'm going to post it, and hopefully other people will like it as well. But yeah, I've seen a lot of these videos about problems that people are having on YouTube and stuff like that. I have noticed that quite a lot of my views have dropped off lately. I'm not sure, you know, what causes that, but I'm just going to go with the flow, you know, see what it is. I'm sure at some point they'll pick up again. I've noticed a couple of other people that I follow as well. There's a guy called Uncle Bob Connor. He's got some amazing figures, and he does like videos of his figures and stuff like that. And yeah, I could see what he was saying, that his views have dropped off significantly. But you know, I just think it's something that will eventually change, or maybe, I don't know, the YouTube program is just doing something differently, maybe. I don't know. I'm not an expert on it, I don't claim to be. It certainly is definitely dropping off from what it was at. But I'm not complaining, because I can't complain, because nobody listens, so don't complain. Yeah. So like I say, the channel really is picking up. I'm having a good time. I'm trying to do the best I can. Everyone, if you're a gamer at all, you know, try and give this one a go if you haven't before. I like it. You'd have to play with bots, as I say. It's really hard to get anyone on, because it's totally online, this game, if you want to actually play it with anybody else. So yeah, it is awkward, but yeah, it is what it is. I can't wait till Alien Isolation 2 comes out. That's going to be great. I just noticed that it's I think it's the 40th anniversary of Highlander coming up. They're doing some specials at the cinema. So if you've seen Highlander and you're a fan, it is coming out. They're doing some special showings, so make sure you get there and see that. Thanks for all the like and support, guys. Like I say, don't forget to like and subscribe, it does help. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care of yourselves now. I'm just going to leave you with the game.